Welcome, eSports Report. Mr. X, Benson.
Hey, bud. How's your day going?
Pretty good.
I got free Chipotle today.
We've
you
been
didn't.
here. I know.
Because you were a Girl Scout about it.
Why?
Because you didn't get your free Chipotle.
Yeah, I did.
Ask and thou shall receive, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't get it.
Not always though. Only sometimes when there's buy one get one free offer.
Right. When yeah,
Chipotle.
through work. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Tell the people what we're doing today, man.
We got a big show. Big show. Today we're going to take a look at what's on MLG.tv later on throughout the week. We got some game news, some awesome new games coming out. We got top fails of the week, makes a return. You missed the last one I did. I did it with Chemo. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Maybe bringing in a video from there. Then we're going to do a little bit of a let's play.
Yes, we're going to play.
We're going to play some video games. Me and Matt.
Yep.
Together.
I know Will.
I don't know how this is going to end.
Me and Will are pretty big Destiny players. Ben is absolutely awful.
That's not true. I am a level 29. I can hold my own.
So we're going to show you guys.
I play in space.
We're going to show you guys some stuff from the House of Wolves.
I've been
I
to
think
Mars.
we're actually
You haven't.
Invigorate. They beat the Prison of Elders.
We'll talk about it later.
They were like really good. We're gonna try and be
some
really
Destiny
good
team
as well.
did this Destiny thing. They did it very quick.
Right.
It's
We
like
think
some world record or
we
something.
think we're somewhat better. I mean,
we are better. Then we're gonna do quick scope. Let me just quick scope. Do the questions today. I'm excited to see some of your thoughts on some of them. We're gonna talk a little bit about Enigma 6, continuing on from a very successful event they had last weekend. Gonna take a look behind the scoreboard, some stats and some interesting numbers of them, and as well Pro League, man. Gonna recap what happened yesterday. You were casting with a couple of guys from the cast off. Of course, that's gonna be going on as well tonight. Puckett's duo will be up, as well as that a preview of all that action. So a lot going on. We'll start with what's on MLG.tv for the rest of the week. Today, Sevo.
Oh man,
I'm a fan. I'm a big Sevo
4:15 p.m. That is a absolutely insane match. Nip versus Virtus Pro.
Who wins? Where you betting your All Pasimov? Do you even have an All Pasimov?
No, but you know, Nip is not. They're not like the best online. I would love to. It's a Sevo match. So it's a best of two, so they could always split.
Go 1-on-1.
And go 1-on-1.
What do you think about that, by the way?
I think it's fine for like a season. Okay. It keeps it from like being these drawn out best of threes and that you see like every matchup like a million times. You know what? I would actually probably say I would probably favor Virtus Pro. If Virtus Pro is the underdog in that, I would totally take Virtus Pro in that one.
Okay. 8 p.m. You got VVV versus Elevate. And as well, the cast-off at 7 p.m. this evening. It's round number 2, as I mentioned. Christopher Puckett will be doing the Pro League this evening with his duo.
Yeah.
We'll have Mr. Brian Saint coming on, as well as Landon. And you're just looking at the odds.
Yeah, so that match is
55
to 45. I would actually, I think
favorite.
Virtus Pro is actually a pretty good take right there, 45%.
45% on
Because
Virtus Pro.
I can't see them getting 2-0'd by Nip.
Maybe a what one?
So if they get, if it 1-1, you get your stuff back. So there's really no point to not.
May as well, right?
Right, there's really no point to not go VP.
Have a cheeky little gamble.
Right.
On CSGO Lounge. Of course, CSGO Lounge, big part of CSGO's growth.
Yes.
But let's look at everything today. Let's take a look at some of the stuff going on later on in the week. Tomorrow, especially, Sevo continues with action. Lots of stuff there. For me, I look at those games. Elevate versus CLG is a pretty good one at 8 p.m. And
Titan versus Property, that's not a bad one either.
Titan versus, yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, Titan should beat them pretty bad, but it's always fun to watch Kenny S.
Titan should destroy them, but it's always fun to watch people getting destroyed.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. And then, of course, the cast-off continues there as well with my duo. Yeah, we actually have the Pro League schedule as well, I believe, for 7 p.m. tomorrow. That's going to be Automatic Relay versus Prof. See, out of all the games tomorrow,
yeah,
we'll talk about the Pro League a little bit later on as well, of course, with our recap. But it's getting very interesting. We'll start off just kind of with you yesterday.
Right.
How close were some of the games? Because it's the final week. 20% of the games played this week. Did you see any crazy upsets?
I mean, TCM went 2-0 last night. It's huge. Kind of creates that separation near the bottom. It's exactly what they would want. I think they move into 8th, but now they kind of control their own destiny, I think, so to speak. I think it's like their magic number's 5.
5.
So, I mean, it's a pretty nice size lead on the bottom 4. The bottom 4 is starting to fall from where we are right now in the top 8.
A little bit of a gap.
See that. Yeah, can totally see that sticking. Means tonight, some of the big matches to look out for. You know, Denial versus TCM. That's a big one. OG versus Prof. That's a must-win.
Prof
I think,
can't afford to lose.
Yeah, Rise versus Justice. That's another good game as well.
There's so many games.
Right.
There's so many games. It's becoming.
And there are two
extremely
10
difficult
p.m.
to cover.
matches tonight that are pretty good. It's OG versus AR and Justice versus FaZe. AR and Justice, I think, are like the two teams that could fall out completely tonight. Like if they don't have good nights, like they're done.
They will.
There is no coming back. Yeah, they will be.
Too.
Yeah, there's one crazy scenario we'll get into later where they can be eliminated and like three teams can
Three
qualify
teams can
tonight.
clinch. Two teams can basically fall. But the
Right.
likelihood of that happening, pretty slim. But who knows?
Well, if that happened, then the only teams that would kind of be like left like fighting for spots are ON and
TCM.
Prof.
ON, Prof.
ON and Prof would be the
Rise.
only two out of the
four teams
that would be like
potentially flip.
right. Even TK. TK doesn't have a lot of games left.
It's true. There's a couple of teams that you guys maybe sat at home thinking, oh, that's safe. I'll see the next games. Maybe not.
Rise isn't
Who
that safe
knows?
either.
See, what's really, really annoying for me is every single time we've got to the end of a season, it's kind of been like, this could happen, this could be great, and then nothing good happens. It's like, by Wednesday, it's like, all right, well, these four teams are out.
I think
Give me something!
the underlying story tonight could be like, Rise could get upset by Justice. I mean, you can see that happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Rise's second match would be against FaZe. They lose that one. Rise's match number, I think, is 4. And they would only have 5 games left.
So they need to win everything, basically.
They pretty much would need to win out at that point. So
It's going to
Rise-
get crazy. Hopefully.
Huge
Hopefully.
night ahead for Rise.
I just hope for tomorrow, because obviously that's when I'm doing the Pro League with my custom guys. I hope that's when it gets insane.
Yeah.
I'm just sat here like, please don't let it all be over. Please let it have some crazy ending. Because Friday, obviously, if it isn't over, me and Matt both going to come in. We're going to do like a whole big final day of Pro League. We're going to have fireworks.
We'll
We're gonna
probably
get,
do it
party
anyway.
poppers. We'll get some banners saying congratulations, and then team names will drop down. It's going to be great.
Pinata.
Hell yeah, dude. Why not? And we'll put like the logo of the team on the green screen and pinata. Dude, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time.
We should do like I know you didn't watch it, but NBA.
How do you watch it?
Inside the NBA.
I watch that all the time. On the regular, I watch that.
Or when a team gets eliminated
single
from
time.
like the playoffs, they say they're like going fishing, and they have like these like great like green screen like pictures of like Charles Barkley with like some of the players. They're on a boat, and like they get like celebrities from like the town to put on there also. It's pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. Anyway, we'll take a look at all Pro League stuff in a little bit further depth and go deep into the analysis of the Pro League later on in the show. For now, though, let's jump into game news, Matt.
Yes.
And there's one game which is at the top of our list, which
Everyone's
Maven
playing it
has
right
been
now.
going mental about. He's
Right.
been not shut up about it the whole weekend. I shared a room with him. He was like, when this game comes out, it's going to be great. When this game comes out, it's going to be great. Scump was streaming it yesterday, I believe.
Scump was playing yesterday.
Yeah, it's Witcher 3.
Yeah, we have the trailer for that.
Okay.
We
let's take
can
a look at that.
just throw up, but it's an open world RPG game based on series like fantasy novels. I was watching a little bit of some people play it today. Look kind of good. I mean, it's
Kind of good or pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, you see the scores coming.
10
right
out of
there.
10, one of the best games ever made. All right, I'll be the judge of that. Hold on. Hold
So,
the phone.
It has like a dynamic day and night system.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
I mean,
now?
it obviously the day and night cycle influences like the monsters and their powers.
Okay.
Like similar to like how like werewolves gain powers at like night. So there's special monsters that like only come out at night. Dynamic beard growth
I knew you were
system,
gonna bring
Ben.
this up.
That is probably the coolest part of this entire game. That your beard
will
actually
grow.
grows.
Your beard grows.
Yeah.
It's so weird, but it's about time something like that has happened. Do you not think?
Yeah. This is
Can you shave?
I feel like it's Fable on like steroids. Like you remember Fable?
Uh-huh.
Everybody is playing this
But
game
can you
now.
shave though?
I'd imagine so.
I was gonna say, man, like, what if you don't want a beard? What do you want to try and be, like, clean cut?
I mean, I imagine you can do that.
This is an interesting trailer. I'm gonna be honest, just by watching this thus far, I'm not sold on the game.
Oh, everybody is playing it. Maven will not put this down. I kind of want to get it. The chat is saying it's sick.
Wait, is there a co-op?
Is there? They're saying Witcher 2 was one of the best games ever. So clearly you're wrong by not wanting to play this.
Well, someone just said it's terrible. Witcher 3 sucks. I played it. It's terrible.
Right, that was one guy.
That's 2 guys.
Chat! Who has played Witcher 3? Who has enjoyed it? Who has unenjoyed it? Unenjoyed, basically.
What
You
the
disliked it.
hell?
That looked like the Scarecrow guy from Batman. I'm a fan of this. I might pick this game up. I have not played. When was the last time you played like a good RPG? Do you not play RPGs really?
This looks as if I'm going to be bored of it very quickly.
Really? Why?
It's not sick. It's terrible. People know sold this.
Oh, somebody was watching Maven play last night.
Oh, you
I feel
can't
bad.
shape it,
Yeah.
really.
You can
I'm
shape,
glad
so
about that.
clearly you can get rid of the facial hair.
This trailer has told me nothing about the game. I just want to point that out.
I don't really even need to know anything about it. I just want to just explore.
See, I'm not like that. I need to know, like,
You don't like to
everything
explore? You have to... Do you have to have like a story, like a set story to play
I
the
like
game?
I like a set storyline, but where I can go off and do my
Somebody
own
is
thing.
playing it right now.
I can do my own thing. That's what I really like. Like, this just looks... I don't know what the point of the game is. From a trailer's point of view, what has this told you?
So, okay, so like the thing with RPGs is like there's like a main storyline, but that's not really the point of playing it. There's like side quests,
just
and you have to find like hidden things, like kill those monsters, like get their loot. Alright, somebody said they played all of the Witcher series. I think we should get a copy and let you play it. I think we should do that. I think we should get you a copy, and we should see how you enjoy it.
I don't think I will enjoy it. I think I'll hate. This is the kind of game that it seems like I'm gonna hate. That's the only bit of gameplay I've actually seen, and the guy's riding a horse through
it's like Zelda.
through a
It's
village.
like Zelda. You can come back to us. Witcher 3. It's been released. A lot of people like it. Ben is not a fan of RPGs.
I'm being completely honest with you.
You're not a fan of RPGs.
I don't want to lie.
That's why.
I like all kinds of different
So
games.
what kind of RPGs have you played?
I play all different kind of games, man. It's not
I
important.
play all different types of games. So what kind
Did
of?
you play Skyrim?
No, have you played Skyrim?
I did play Skyrim, actually.
Yeah. What'd you like about it?
It's fun. There was
What'd you like about
dragons.
No, that's our producer telling you Dragon Age Inquisition.
No.
Yeah,
There's
you
dragons.
just totally listen
No,
to
there's
him.
dragons.
Anyway,
Dragons in Skyrim.
Ben is a hater on all RPGs. If you love RPGs, you should hate Ben. But that's released.
Logic, ladies and gentlemen. Logic.
Looks pretty good. No, we're
It
hitting
looks
we're
okay.
hitting that time of the year where
all right, but from
we're
that
hitting the
trailer,
time of year where games, it's like there's nothing really like coming
graphically,
out.
were you like blown away when
thought
you
it
looked
looked
at that? Really?
That looks sweet.
Nah. I'm not. I think graphically, a game that comes out now should look a lot better than that.
But we're okay. Whatever.
That looks like that could have come out last year, and you'd be like, okay.
I thought it looked pretty good.
All
I think
right,
that's
replay
where
the trailer
I think
from
that's
when.
where we-
Replay the trailer from the bit where he's on the horse going through the village, and pause it. And
We're gonna judge this off of the trailer.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna judge this
Yes.
game completely off
Yes.
of this horse part of the
Yes.
trailer.
The trailer is what sells the people on video games.
You're just ridiculous.
So go right to the very end. Right to the
Ben
very
is
end.
close-minded.
That's the video. I want to go to the bit where he's actually. All right, this bit. You're telling me that looks good?
Yeah. That's all open world playable? Absolutely.
I disagree. Graphically, I think.
Did GTA look that good?
Graphically, if you see it on 60 FPS on PC,
Okay, well now we're talking PC versus console.
even though you can pull away from the trailer.
Yeah, you can go back to us.
It's boring.
You're basing the game off of one area of the horse trailer, and you don't even like RPGs to begin with. So you're just completely flawed. They should send you back to your country. I don't understand.
Anyway, up next, a game I am actually excited about.
Yes,
I'm
but we have
very
bad
excited
news
about it.
about.
We have very, very bad news, which makes me very, very sad.
Yes, The Division.
We've been hyping it up for a very long time. This game looks just phenomenal. It's already been pushed back once. Was it
Yes,
twice?
I think it's
I think
once
it was just
been pushed
once. It's
back.
already been pushed back. Very, very sad news for you guys if you're excited about the Division 2. It's been pushed back to 2016.
Yeah.
Why, man?
It's set to
I
release
just heard
now.
Ron shout,
It's
"Called
set
it."
to release now in March 2016. Ubisoft, I think, said that that's going to be the same time frame as the new Rainbow Six.
This is the saddest thing
and
I've
then
ever
another announced Ubisoft title in all caps underneath the Division on our script. It says, "Why release this game already? Please." I 100% agree with it. Rumors are that it's like 2 multi-platforms, so they want to do stuff with like tablets where you can get in, control the game.
Yeah,
stuff
so,
like that.
so the way it will work is if you're trying to like break into a police station and whatnot, and I'm at home and I'm not playing on my X, or I'm in the office and you're at home, and I have like my iPad with me or Surface, I can actually play the game and help you out. I can just go into a drone and control the drone and help you do your stuff. Like, the concept behind this game is absolutely mind-blowing. It's like no other game.
Yeah.
No other game has been able to try and combine everything that they're trying.
They're also saying
saddening that it's
that they're
good.
bringing in other developers, like another developer to help.
I don't know how much that makes me feel good.
So it's like, will it even make the March 2016?
I don't think it will, to be honest.
And when it hit, when it came
I mean,
down,
This game looks
Because
absolutely
I want this game
insane.
to come out on the worst
Came
side.
down hard.
I mean, just look at how good it looks. I mean, just the premise of it.
we buried ourselves.
I mean, if Ubisoft gets it out by that March 2016, they release, you know,
Could it
Rainbow, this, and another game. I mean, that's pretty good.
Could it be 2 multi-platform?
I think so. I mean, how much are people into controlling the game with a tablet and stuff, like from a distance?
I mean,
From afar.
Battlefield's done it to a degree.
But, like, is it popular? Like, do people like doing
I
it?
mean,
Like,
we're talking about being able
I
to.
am the type of player who I would never get on my iPad and be like, yo, I'm going to jump in my friend's game and drop missiles. Like, if I'm going to play, like, I'm going to go sit down and play.
I'm worried. I don't think this is even going to make it to March 2012. Sorry, 2016. I don't think it's going to make it, which is very, very sad because this is one game where
This is one game I think everyone was excited for.
I've never been more excited to play a game in my life. This looks so good. Honestly,
No one
potentially,
saw.
do they cancel this game?
No.
No?
There's zero chance they cancel this game. After E3, this game won like a million different awards. Like, it was like one of the most hyped games after E3 when they showed all of this. There's
they maybe get rid of
zero chance
cross-platform?
they can cancel it.
Do
Well,
they
see,
get rid
here's
of,
your
like-
issue. You've already announced all this, like, multi-platform functionality and stuff like that.
But
How do
someone's
you
gotta
go
do it.
about saying, oh, you know, remember all that cool stuff we talked about? Guess what? We can't actually do it.
Like, I love the way Ubisoft
Push
does it.
back.
And this is like all like online, like factions against factions and stuff.
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken.
there's so much, like,
There's like so much going on in this game.
Put us all
The question is, can they like execute
back
it?
together.
Which right now it doesn't seem like they can.
dude, look at this. Oh, it looks so sick.
So clearly it's some kind of police force that you're fighting here. God, this game looks so good. Can they just release this already? Like,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying, man.
understand.
Now we gotta wait
This isn't
basically
fair.
another year.
This is not fair.
We-
All right,
we-
let's turn this off.
No, I
Because
want.
I'm upset.
No, what's your trailer? People want to see the
Now
trailer.
I'm upset.
No, deal with it. Yeah. Vigilante for the win. Dude, look at it, man. It's New York too, man. You'll know the map like the back of your hand already.
No,
You're like one
I'll
step
be great
ahead.
at this.
You're one step ahead, man. You're like, yo, take a right at the Empire State
I'll be
Building.
great at that. So, some unfortunate news right there about the division, but
I'm very, very, very upset about that because that was the game I was really excited to play.
yeah.
If we find out it's been delayed again, I'm not going to be surprised. I'll be honest with you. The fact that they're bringing on a completely new developer as well to try and help,
Right.
like that doesn't exactly fill you with
that
confidence.
means you're trying to like just piece things together.
Right. That's like, hey guys, we kind of was stuck. Like, help is what that basically says to me. I don't know about you, but I'm upset. Very upset.
Yeah, upsetting. Something else we can talk about.
Okay.
Smite beta for the Xbox One.
Mhm.
It's kind of like semi-public now. You can see IGN. You can go to their website, their beautiful website. You can get yourself a beta key.
IGN.com/prime/promo Smite-Xbox-beta.
So this is really going to be the first attempt, obviously by Scott Gani, to produce anything good in his entire life. But really, it's about the first MOBA on console. How do you think MOBA games will
Technically,
fare
it's
on
not
console?
the first MOBA on
So what is like
console.
the first MOBA
Lord
on
of the
console?
Rings, they released a MOBA.
Really?
Yeah. And it was pretty good. I actually played it for a really long time.
On what console?
The Xbox 360. Me
Really?
and some of the guys from the old TEC organization played it.
Huh.
It was okay.
Interesting.
You didn't have that MOBA feel to it,
Yeah.
which I think was one of the big issues. Smite, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So Smite's
Is
interesting
the
'cause
mobile audience?
Is it like really a
ready?
MOBA? Like it seems almost like an.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a MOBA. I mean, you played Smite, right, on PC?
I actually have.
You've really?
No.
Oh, this game is really addicting.
Really?
Yes.
But what's the difference between this and like another MOBA?
I mean, you look at other MOBAs, like, you know, you can look at like Dota 2 and League of Legends and whatnot, and they're cool. But this having that third-person feel, you kind of feel as if you're like directly affecting everything in the game. As the video is just paused on victory.
Yeah.
You kind of feel more in the game, which I think definitely helps. But you still have all the classic MOBA traits of like teamwork and like pushing and team fights, which is really cool. I just think this is going to be kind of
like
putting your toe in the water to test the temperature.
Like what type of player on console will go over and play this? Like, will it attract like a shooting game audience?
No. It's so much more complex than just a FPS or like third-person shooter.
Because this is actually the thing that worries me about this Xbox One. Like
yeah, this is directly from the Xbox One.
I heard the controls play phenomenal on Xbox.
They do. That's one thing that everyone was really worried about, is how is it actually going to play on the Xbox. They've gone above and beyond what people thought they were going to do. So I've got to give them serious props on that. The thing that worries me, though, is really is the mobile audience on console? I don't think it is. If you want to play mobile, you're going to go to PC.
Right. I feel like you would just play it on PC.
I think this is kind of like the testing waters for other games. What was the one mobile we were really excited about? It's completely... My mind was gone. Overwatch. There we go.
That's like a shooting game, though.
Right. But I think this is kind of like a test. Kind of feel how people on console are going to... Like, Overwatch are going to look at that and be like, all right, well, how did Smite do on Xbox?
No,
and then maybe
you're
go
talking about the shooter from 2K. The one that's a MOBA. 2K is making... No. Overwatch is the game by Blizzard, the shooter.
Which one am I thinking of? You know what I'm talking about.
You thinking Battleborn?
That might be that one.
It's like a...
I can't remember the name.
Battleborn, maybe we'll talk about that like tomorrow. But it's a shooting game by 2K with different heroes set in the Borderlands world.
Yes,
set in the Borderlands world.
That
game looks sweet.
So I think they're going to look at this and kind of see how it does. Honestly, I don't think the audience is quite there for this yet.
Yep.
On console, at least. So I don't know how well it's going to do. Still, very, very awesome that they're trying new things like that out. But I know on PC, Smite's absolutely killing it. It's doing
they've been
really,
crushing
really
on PC.
good.
They've been crushing on PC.
Props to the guys over at Smite.
Another MOBA in conversation, Heroes of the Storm.
Yes.
Beta now open to the public. I saw this and I was like, I need to get in on this. I don't really play MOBAs too much, but I'm excited to play
feel
this.
like you'll have way too much like impatience for a MOBA. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like you'll rage too much.
So how big will this game realistically get? I mean, we've seen...
MOBAs are the in thing right now.
Right. And I mean, obviously, this is Blizzard. Like, it's got all of the World of Warcraft characters. Like, these are easily relatable characters.
Because you used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, right?
Oh, I play a ton of World of Warcraft.
So,
more than I would want to let anybody know.
If there was a MOBA which you could like get into,
this would be
the one.
This is 100%. If I can get into if I don't get into this game like as a MOBA, I just don't like it.
Yeah. Then that's just when you know MOBAs just aren't for you. I think maybe we should try this one out as well as a game. Just see what your first thoughts on something like this. How big will it get? I anticipate very big, to be honest. Like, there's a huge audience out there for MOBA. You need a Blizzard behind you. Like, if Blizzard all of a sudden come around and say, hey, Heroes of the Storm World Championship, here's 10 million. You can't tell me that's something that you don't think could happen.
I mean, where do you think this falls in the League of Legends, Dota, like Smite, I guess, conversation?
Haven't seen it enough. Haven't seen it enough is the
It's not even like a full release yet.
See, I don't even have Dota in the same conversation as League of Legends. Sorry, I don't even have Smite in the same sentence as like League of Legends.
No, I wouldn't either.
Dota. Those two are just above and beyond any other MOBA. I feel like other games.
I mean, we've already seen Heroes of the Dorm. They've done that in beta. I mean, clearly
they have money in the
kind of plan, right? They're going to do something involved in it.
So much money.
It's going to be pretty sweet.
And they're basically like, hey, we got all this money. Let's just launch it and see what we can try and do. You have a really good kind of look at it there. Looks very, very sleek. Very, very clean game. Classic. If you've played any MOBAs before, this is not really going to be any surprise to you.
Right, it's not something completely new.
No, I definitely think you should try this game out, though. I really do.
We should play it.
We should, definitely, because I love a good MOBA. I really do. The one thing that really stopped me, because I used to play a lot of League of Legends, like a lot of League of Legends, and the one thing which kind of stopped me playing when I moved over here is the servers. For me, the servers are like so far away. Like my ping to the nearest League of Legends server is like 100. So it's like laggy, and that kind of it puts you off playing any kind of game.
Have you played any League since you've been here?
Played 3 games and it lagged to over 100 ping, whereas I used to have like a 5 ping to the server. So it's
yeah,
kind of
that's a little bit.
Yeah, it's rough. It's not what I expected.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm trying to find another MOBA to get into.
Check this out. I feel like I'm gonna get addicted to this because I loved World of Warcraft.
The only thing that worries me for you is just the fact it's a MOBA. If you can kind of get so into the the World of Warcraft kind of thing and kind of forget a little bit that it's a MOBA, I think you'll get addicted.
Yeah.
Because MOBAs are so addicting. So addicting.
Because I like the idea of MOBAs, I just haven't found one that I've enjoyed yet. Like, League had a bunch of characters that I wasn't really into, and I just didn't really care. And then after that, I never even mess with Dota.
So apparently it's $15 per character, which is a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's concerning. That's very, very high price. Who knows? Who
That-
knows? They always do.
I would
special offers
totally
and whatnot.
pay for any of my legendary World of Warcraft characters. I would totally pay $15.
You're
Because
already
I'm a
addicted. You haven't
nerd
even
with
played
that.
the game
Oh,
yet.
I love World of Warcraft.
Already
This is-
addicted. Haven't even played the game yet. So let's look at Heroes of the Storm.
This one I'm excited about. This next one.
Oh, we're so playing this game.
Yeah,
I'm not even
totally
giving you a
playing this
choice.
game. Payday 2 Crime Wave coming to Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. You can show the trailer for this one. I'm excited for this. Me and you and Puckett have been talking about playing this game for a while now.
I want to play on PC. I just want to play the damn game. Look at it. This trailer is badass. I
Yeah.
love it. I've never played Payday. And for me, Payday is like, hey, here are the heists from GTA, the one thing everyone loves doing, and it's a solo game. It's badass. Look at it.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's like an RPG element to it where you can like buy guns and stuff, and you keep them in your arsenal for like
it
the
looks-
next heights and stuff.
It looks so good.
I'm
so good.
excited for this because I mean I didn't really get a chance to play it on PC. I know
Neither
Maven's
have I.
played it a bunch.
I've never played it.
I didn't get a chance to play it. I've been looking for people to play it with. I'm gonna force you and Puckett to play it with me. You can see this is some footage from a heist on the PC. I mean, just
It's like all the best bits of GTA.
well, it's like the best part that everyone liked about GTA. Like I love the heist from GTA.
Right?
Like that's kind of what. Like if I could on GTA, all I would want to do is do heists,
Oh, I agree.
and that's kind of exactly what Payday is.
No, it really is. Like, it's. I love the names: Mr. Pink, Mr. Orange, Mr. Blonde, Mr. White, and you can kind of see the different strategies which you can do. You can go into so much depth in Payday. It's great. Did he just reverse zipline? That was badass.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I really want to play this game.
I think it comes out like mid-June, like
Dude,
a
I
little
just
bit
wanna
after we
play.
get home from X Games. I totally expect you and Puckett to be ready to grind
So it comes
this
out pretty soon then, huh?
Yeah, it comes out pretty soon. He is
He's just
climbing
this
all
ladder.
the way up.
He's being shot at too.
Yeah. What is he trying to do? Oh, he's gonna turn it on. Okay, we got it. Yeah. That is pretty sweet.
This is so badass.
He's gonna shoot the glass out for his teammate, like down there. It's pretty epic. There's a lot of teamwork that goes involved with it. I'm a fan of anything that involves like teamwork and stuff like that. So I'm excited for this game.
I want to see what he's gonna do with the piggy bank.
He might drop it into that glass. I'm
so intrigued.
I'm intrigued to see what happens at this point. I feel like we're emotionally invested in this video
am.
up until this point in time, so I feel like we need to watch.
I don't want to cut it away yet. I want to see what is he gonna do. I mean, what? 2 minutes 25 is how long they've been. Press F to turn the crane. So he's gonna keep turning the crane.
The crane is just gonna.
Did he just kill that guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, good aim.
Where is he trying to go with this? I think he's just trying to drop it straight through the glass.
If he drops that straight through the glass. Oh.
Oh!
Okay. That gives you a little yep nod.
So they probably knocked that through the floor and opened up the floor inside so they can go in.
They just
so that's
lifted
pretty sweet.
a giant pig.
That's just a little sample of what to expect from Payday 2.
Dude, that was sick. Can we please play this game?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, good.
We will.
Good.
And
good.
last game. Actually, no, we got 2 more games to talk about in game.
We do.
Um,
2 more.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate Edition coming out with another Assassin's Creed game. They released a trailer for it the other day. Show you a little bit of this, but
I love
it's
Assassin's
actually going to
Creed.
be set in the Industrial Revolution, so actually coming a little bit more into
Really?
modern times.
Yo, my hometown.
Yo, this is Benson
Woo!
Streets.
Yo, dude, I'll give you the tour from 1868 London.
Yeah, so
I know everywhere.
a little bit backstory. You play as Jacob Fry. He's an assassin, obviously fighting for the London's enslaved workers. So this could have been your parents.
But none of those shillings ever makes it
Bro.
into the pockets of the poor devils whose blood is
This looks. I didn't realize it'd gone so close
Yeah.
to like modern.
It's like the last game had some issues, Like
It had a lot of
what?
issues.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how much support this gets. But I mean, this looks tight.
Let's wake 'em
Assassin's
up then,
Creed
shall we?
always looks dope.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that there's gonna be not like modern, like it's not exactly modern times, but a little bit more modern than we've seen.
Right.
In
This
the
is
Assassin's-
the most modern Assassin's Creed that
Oh,
we've
by
had.
far. So it'll be cool to see what kind of stuff we get at that, like that. Like we've never seen like a grappling kind of element in Assassin's Creed.
This is a badass trailer.
Yeah.
Awesome carriage.
That'd be
For
cool
the
if you
win.
can ride that. I like the Assassin's Creed franchise. I don't know about you.
I love
playing
the
these
Assassin's
games.
Creed franchise. I played every single one of the games. Like me, my stepmom, and my dad used to sit and play them. Like we try
Oh,
to figure
really?
out every aspect of the game. Like they
You'd
are
have to
just
put it together like the Da Vinci stuff. That was
yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
It was the badass games. The one thing that does worry me a little bit
So much issues with the
is
last one.
well, it was that. There was so many issues with the last one. But I feel like they're pumping them out so regularly now.
Well, they have like I think they have like 2 or 3 studios that are working on them now.
But it's like I would rather they took their time
Made like a
and made
really
like a
dope one.
badass one. Because at this point, it's like, where is the overall story of Assassin's Creed at this point?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know where
if
it
you-
is.
if
I
you
was
ask-
about
if
to
you ask
ask
someone,
I was like, where
it's
where
like,
are
where-
we in
the overall
the
plot.
overall plot?
I feel like it's getting a little bit lost in
No clue.
translation. But
No clue.
hopefully that game is good. Big fan of kind of seeing it moderner.
Yeah.
But then that begs the question, if they're getting so modern, could you see maybe where they go into the future? Because the whole thing is the animus, right? Which
Like
can
what?
take you...
Space assassins? Like I can't see that.
You can't tell me that wouldn't be sick, though.
Would be sweet.
It'd be... Ubisoft, if you're watching, man.
Anything.
Space
Anything in space is
assassins.
cool. Anything in space. Is cool.
Space assassins.
But I don't think we see that.
We send monkeys into space, we train them to assassinate things, bang.
Actually, there was an awesome story I did put in here. It didn't really have much to do with game news.
Okay.
It was these guys. They were like astronauts, like in training, and they got put in like the solitary confinement to reenact what it would like to be to live on Mars for 530 days. So they recreated like the atmosphere on Mars in this huge like black like tube, and no, they had to give like blood every day and like do diagnostics like heart like rate and like blood pressure, like to see if you could live under the living conditions. So they had to do that in the morning, and then they had some other activities like to clean up.
Is this a video or do you like read it?
No, I read it. It's
Okay.
an article. And then they talked about their free time, what they like to do in their free time. And one guy goes, "We got extremely hooked on a video game." Guess what video game they got hooked on?
What game?
Counter-Strike.
No way.
That the people inside, they would play Counter-Strike, and they tried to introduce other video games to them, and they refused to. And they played Counter-Strike for like 530 days
How the hell
while
are they playing
training for the
Counter-Strike on
Mars
Mars?
stuff. No, they're in a tube thing, but they had like PCs and stuff like set up there to
I
like
mean, that's unrealistic.
email friend, like.
How are you going to take a PC to Mars? When you can plug it in?
I'm just saying that's what the article had.
Come on, man. You're training these people for Mars. No PCs.
It was actually a pretty
no
cool.
TV.
It was a pretty
no
cool,
phone calls.
It was a very cool article. I might throw it in the chat so if anyone wants
You
to
should.
read it.
That sounds
good.
pretty
But
awesome.
it was
They got
pretty
addicted
sweet.
to Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
That's
they
hilarious.
got addicted to CS. They
I guess
refused to play anything else.
you could plug it in your spaceship, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Maven in the chat, he's like, what the hell are you rambling
I don't know
about?
where
I'm gonna
you
link
go
it.
on the internet to find the things you do.
Hold on, I'm
but
going to
they're
pull
always,
the article up and we can just look at it.
They are always awesome. So I never really questioned. But this, you must have been on like the depths of the internet.
No, it was on the subreddit. You can find anything on Reddit.
Which is the worrying thing, Matt.
Right, which is very worrying.
You found it.
Huh?
Maybe it didn't exist. Maybe you dreamt it.
No, I 100% didn't.
I think you dreamt it. You're already on page 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist, Matt. You were living a lavish lie.
I read it last night. What page is it on now? You guys are gonna make me like look like I'm insane.
You are insane. You read it last night. Let me guess. You read it in bed as well.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Now you put me on the spot, Ben. Now you put me on the spot.
Someone had a very
Talk
interesting
about
dream.
what we got next.
Talking about Mars. Talking about Counter-Strike. Mm-hmm.
Talk
yeah.
about what we got next. So I find it, man.
Because the astronauts got addicted to CS:GO, huh? Sounds like someone I know. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to another game with some awesome game news, and it's going to be Destiny. House of Wolves
Yo, I'm excited for
DLC, released on Tuesday, and I'm excited for this one. New Crucible mode, Trials of Osiris, 3v3 competitive PvP. There's a whole new social space as well. The Reef is now open for business, like the Tower, with the Cryptarch and Benders. We've got new missions, all sorts of crazy new gear going on. I am excited.
Wow, I mean, House of Wolves, Destiny, I mean, I love to play Destiny. I don't know about you.
Just like you love sending people to Mars. And
if you played a little bit, I'm going to find this article and you're going to be...
I'm sure we will. There you have a look at some of the awesome new stuff. Prison of Elders, myself, young William III from somewhere, and Matthew J. Morello will be playing a little bit of a Let's Play later on in the show with some new Destiny content, which I'm really excited about. So the way it's going to work is we kind of have like the pro, which is Will.
Right.
The knowledgeable, which is Matt, because he knows about it, doesn't really play it too much anymore. And then you have the complete noob, which is me. So I'm probably going to be the guy sat in the corner doing circles around, not really knowing what
I still
to expect.
play. Oh, here you go.
Anyway,
I was
that's
on the
enough
front page
for
and I completely
game
missed it.
news.
Hold on, you can go to my screen real quick. So see, 6 men spent 520 days locked in a room to see if we could live on Mars, right? So
It's kind of questionable.
Here's the crew. This part about cash, right? See, this is where they lived. Okay, it's that.
I would be so bored.
Don't ask me how I stumbled upon this. Okay, so here
520 days. That's a.
Yep.
How did we not know about this as this was going on? I would have loved to have like a live stream of like day one.
The crew whittled away their year and a half in the module by playing video games, reading books, and watching movies. According to Irvina, the crew is particularly fond of Counter-Strike.
That's
It was their favorite game by far. It's funny, I tried to introduce some other video games, but none of them caught on.
Okay. Nice. It was a real team activities. Oh, they were Russian. That's why. No wonder. They should have given them a lot of tanks. They would have loved that game.
You can come back to
Saying,
us.
it's a very big Russian game.
But I did find the article. It was actually pretty cool. It was a good read. It's interesting.
520 days.
That's a whole lot of days.
Yeah, that's a very, very big period of time. All right, for now, we're going to head over to a quick commercial break. When we return, fails
Fail
of
videos!
the week! It's going to be legendary. Be right back.